Welcome back everyone, Goku's son DBZ here, and welcome back for a new collections video on Magic the Gathering. This time we're looking at what few non-colorless I have, as well as multicolor type creatures, as well as also like some of my more unique land cards. With that said, and yes, still need a ray on the front for the organizing. But this is what in total have. Starting off with, of course, commons of the multi-types, and I have spell cards after the monsters, and also in order, of course, common, uncommon, and so on. Definitely some interesting designs. Enjoy the music from Old Town in Gravity Rush. And sorry if you see some dust flying in the air. Been doing some cleaning. I will say a pretty cool zombie. And if you like cats, let me know in the comments below, what are some of your favorite types? Do you like using strictly one color mana theme in your decks, or do you like also using multi-type style decks? I will say definitely some interesting creatures. Elf Crocodile Detective, interesting to say the least. Fungus Zombie. And now we're into a few of the spell cards. Hopefully everyone enjoyed the other day my opening of the pre-release box for the new, of course, newly released series just 2 days ago. Like I've said before, and things like some of my personal favorite decks that I've used off and on over time. One being my old core deck, because I always did like core creatures, specifically from Zendikar and World Wake. And a few here and there from also Rise of Eldrazi, as those remain arguably three of my favorite series of Magic. Really do love the artwork in quite a few of these cards. Now we're going to the uncommons. Well, not, yeah. ugly plant zombie. I guess this is what you get when you try to mix a squid and a dog together. A pretty cool mystical type owl. Personally, of some of the cards, this is one of my personal favorites. I love this specific snake because it looks almost like he wants to be like pat on the head or something. If I had a snake look at me honestly like that, probably would want to pat it just because snakes are some of my favorite creatures. I've always been a love snakes, as the only animal I've ever had as a pet in my life was a snake. Still miss him. Died several years ago, unfortunately. He was a corn snake. Beautiful. Yeah, kind of unusual creature right there. An octopus merged with a crab and also a hammerhead shark. Definitely odd. Skeleton horde. Now that looks like something I would expect from, like, honestly, Bloodborne. I do love some of these, like, soldier and knight designs. Love the armor. Really cool. This is probably one of my personal favorite cards of my multi-types, at least art-wise. And I believe this is my only multi-color type merfolk. An orc pirate, which is kind of cool actually. Jackal warrior. Love it. This is probably one of the coolest ones, at least of my uncommons. It takes one of 5 different mana just to summon it to the field. Though, being an 8/8 creature is pretty nice. Though no special abilities. A couple of my more interesting cards, artwork wise. And I left these open because I have a couple of multi-type planeswalkers I'm waiting for to show up. This is right now the only uncommon multi-type planeswalker I have. And some interesting cards we have here. Definitely some pretty cool, artistically speaking. Though some of these cards do have some pretty nice abilities. If you're interested in the abilities, you can always just pause anytime. One reason I'm trying to get a good view of the text. Now we're on to the rares. And I believe this is about my only multi-type angel. And there's one of the few Jurassic Park cards I have. And tell me what your thought is if you're seeing this video. Buddy of mine from work. Yeah, now there's one. Protection from everything. A 10/10 creature, though it takes 2 of everything, basically. But is quite useful. Nice big Hydra. And a few of my other planeswalkers. And yeah, of course I have to have at least one nickel Bolas card. To presently have 2 of this guy. Few of the hollows I have. Now on to a few retros. Or vintage, whatever you want to call it. And now we go a colorless to my basic normal Eldrazi's, which I have multiple copies of a lot of them. And then some of my special land cards. Where some of them have some nice little abilities. A couple of my favorites from Whirlwick and Zendikar. And one of the newest. Now we get into a bit more going towards the rare side. And I'll get ready to wrap this up in a minute. Love some of the artwork. Easily one of my personal favorite land cards. And I'm happy to have 2 copies of this. One regular and one hollow. Which is pretty awesome. But that is it this time. I'll see y'all next time. Same YouTube time, same YouTube channel. And stay safe out there, everyone.